Hey everybody, my name is Gavin and I love horror. Super excited because today I'm hanging out at Evansville Horror Con, Evansville's only horror convention. So we're gonna go in there, see what kind of trouble we can get into, and maybe spend all the money. Let's head into Evansville Horror Con 2024.
First purchase, you gotta show it.
I'm here with Dylan Woodall from the Skelepathic Design Company here. We've got these great designs. What inspires you when you're coming up with a shirt design?
So I'm into really like kitschy Halloween designs. Everything from like old spooky campy horror that's been part of my, general everyday wear.
It's your thing.
Exactly, yeah. So I wanted to make sure it's for me.
Yeah.
I don't like a lot of graphic t-shirts. And I was like, well, I want to make stuff that I would like, so.
Now there are a lot of t-shirt companies out there.
True.
So like how do you set yourself apart?
So all of this is done, like the design work, the printing, the packaging and shipping, that's all done like in-house. I keep it small and DIY. It's something that was kind of born out of me being in a bunch of like punk bands and stuff. So it's something for like the DIY punk scene.
Do you have any designs that are like your absolute favorite that you've done?
I'm a big fan of my newest one. It's just pure nihilism. I think like just everything's fine or whatever, I guess. Thumbs up, thumbs down, kind of just resonates with how everything feels right now.
I know, that's kind of, we live in a nightmare hellscape, and I'm glad that shirt captures that.
Yeah.
Now Dylan, if people want to find your designs, where can they find them?
So you can go on skelepathicdesign.com, and you can also find me on TikTok and Instagram at skelepathic.design.
I've got Alexis here from Creatures of the Night Studio, and I have seen your work before at other cons, and this is really amazing. Would you guys say you specialize in like these oversized, over-the-top cosplays?
Yeah, definitely our specialty is just kind of doing almost caricature-like masks, so larger than life size, paper mache and full costume.
It's absolutely wonderful. It has a wonderful resemblance to Michael Keaton. How long does something like this take?
Well, luckily there's 3 of us that work on them right now, and I'd say for each mask it takes us about a month. We don't really calculate our hours because we just try to work on it here and there whenever we can, but I'd say at least a month on every costume we make.
And how heavy is it? Are you okay? Do you need help? Do you need water? You're good? You're good? How much does one of these weigh?
So we've actually started doing some short videos where we weigh ourselves without the masks and then we put the masks on to see how much they weigh. Some of them range from about 20 to 30 pounds. Luckily, how it's built, it's distributed on our shoulders, so it kind of evens that weight and it's not so heavy on them.
As you can see, we've got Batman here. I know you've done Terrifier, Corey Taylor from Slipknot. Do you have anybody like in the works coming up you want to talk about?
We do have a few in the works. We've actually posted some videos of some work in progress on them. We have the Leprechaun we're excited for, have Pinhead from Hellraiser, and we're also working on the Grinch. So that's a few we have right now, but we have quite a few in the works this year.
Where can people find more information about you guys?
We have all social media platforms, so if you just look up Creatures of the Night Studios, you'll find us on Instagram, Facebook, and I believe we have X still, so.
Okay, yeah.
Any platform.
I think you and I are the last ones on X right now, so
probably.
Yeah, we're still there.
Yeah.
Alexis, absolutely wonderful work. Batman, always good to see you, Batman. Always good to meet you. I'm here with Chris and Sean from the Evansville Nightmare Factory Haunted House. Now, this is going to be your first year doing the Evansville Nightmare Factory, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. This is going to be the first foray for this haunted house, and hopefully we'll have a massive crowd this very first year.
So what can people expect from the Evansville Nightmare Factory? Like what kind of scares can they expect? Like what's in store for people if they come to the Evansville Nightmare Factory?
Oh, a lot of scares. So I don't want to spill the beans too much.
Understandable,
you know.
yeah.
It's a very theatrical.
Yeah, it's very interactive.
Okay.
Theatrical
experience.
Now, what do you guys think makes a good haunted house? Because some are kind of cheesy and some are just like all about boo scares. What do you think makes a good haunted house?
Well, definitely, it's the actors. The actors are what really stand out for those haunted houses. But the details, the story, the details, making sure that it's something that everyone wants to go to for sure.
When is Evansville Nightmare Factory going to be opening?
Well, we'll have it on the website or the Facebook page, which is Evansville
Nightmare Factory.
Yeah, we should know a little bit more farther in season. We'll definitely be open September, October for the haunt season. But there may be a surprise earlier than that if we can get things right.
Okay, well let me know when it opens because I will definitely come check it out for sure. I'm here with author Jessica Leonard, and you have a couple books here for sale at Evansville Horror Con.
Yeah.
We've got Conjuring the Witch and Antioch here. Mm-hmm. So tell us a little bit about this and how you got into being an author.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. I've always loved writing. About 10 years ago, I decided to try and do it professionally, and so this is as close as we've gotten to professional. I do have some published stuff. Antioch and Conjuring the Witch, they are standalone novels. They both take place in fictional small towns. But when we say that they're fictional small towns, they're really just in Kentucky. That's the secret.
Kentucky's not real. I mean, it's not a real place.
I've tried to convince people of that several times. Oh, I live in Hanson. That might not be real. So Conjuring the Witch is centered very much around a small town church. And the pastor is there are witches in the woods. There are witches in the woods. Don't go into the woods. And then there's a woman in the church that's like, I'm gonna go into the woods. Antioch is also a little supernatural, small town. There is a serial killer at large. We call him Vlad the Impaler because he's putting heads on spikes.
Okay.
And so a woman thinks she hears through her shortwave radio a woman calling for help. And so that draws her in. She's gonna make bad choices. She's gonna do silly things to try and solve a murder on her own.
Now, if people want to find out more about your books or get a copy, how can they do that?
Okay, so any place where you buy books, Barnes & Noble, Amazon, all the usual suspects, they can find them there. I'm also on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Jessica Leonard.
All right, things are wrapping up here at Evansville Horror Con Day 1, and it's been an absolutely fantastic experience. For a con that I have not been to before and it's only its second year, it's been a lot of fun. I got to meet Sean Whalen, who was incredibly nice. If you ever get a chance to meet him at a con, definitely do that. Matt, the entire crew did a great job putting this con on. Definitely recommend it, and until next time, as always, stay weird.